I think it's working now. All right, let me check my dashboard and then. Good.
All right, do you guys get that route?
Yeah. All right, it's up. Let me get the jersey set up quick. Looks like for Raccoon Apocalypse, they're going to be starting Tantru, Yakit, Teddy Bear, and Fairy. And for the Sugarball gang, it's going to be Manbear, Remo, Dude Magai, and Fozzie. And with me today,
That sounds lovely.
Oh, hey guys.
I think I'm just going through puberty finally.
yeah.
You sound so sad, Coit.
I think I'm just...
I'd say we make Coy's a play-by-play.
Coy's play? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so when I get in, I have like a checklist of everything. I need to make sure the score is updated. I need to make sure that I flip the logos correctly. The jerseys are correct right now. And then double check to make sure I'm actually showing the game. That's like step number 1 and last step.
I'll have like a window open on the side so we can watch it. There's you know, I can say this is actually my first ever commentating job. Well, okay, I commentated with Nukin for like a half of like a soccer, not a soccer, it was something back in the day. This would be my first official one, so.
Yeah. I think I've done a Novice League playoff game once, maybe, and I got the game yesterday, but I am very experienced.
I think we'll like get a high of anywhere between like 4 viewers and like 83 viewers, but I think it's gonna be on the lower end.
Oh, we're at 3, so
3.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, they're looking for
Damn
you.
it, I was gonna make that joke, Grant. I hate you so much. I was like ready to go. I was gonna be like, yeah, it's probably me and then dude's parents that are watching it.
Alright, we're in the game. Alright. Let's switch over to the game footage. These logos are totally backwards right now. Balcomedes, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I had to change your logo to red so I can actually see it. So if that's not your favorite color, I'm sorry. Here we go. Looks like power-ups right away. I'm going to be in slight favor of Balcomedes. Getting that middle power-up, but it's just a juke juice. Nothing horrible.
They got a tag pro behind it though, so let's see if they can make anything of it.
Yeah. Dude, my guy forcing the tag pro to grab.
That was a smart play, but I don't know if Fozzie was ready for it.
Fozzie's just going for a more safe contain there than trying to push it. Teddy Bear trying to juke around base here, make something happen. Manbear gonna go for the kiss. And that's the kind of play. Right? Yeah, that's the kind of play that you've been pushing for in practice. Little kiss strikes.
Yeah, I know. I think getting good, solid resets is a key this season. I think in general this season people have gotten good enough to the point where skill alone won't win you games. You have to outsmart your opponents.
And resets are not happening right now. Both flags out of base with power-ups coming up in about 5 seconds. And after yesterday where Balcomedes kind of laid it on power-up wise, let's see how the minors guys for Captain's Light respond here. Oh, they respond to the cap. That's a good way to respond.
Great
really soft play
from Dude, and then great boost snipe from Fozzie. Oh god, I need to stop talking.
That's another cap. Dude Magai making good use of the rolling bomb.
And it's interesting because in that situation you had Balcomedes or Raccoon Apocalypse getting the tag pro and juke juice, but they still gave up the cap.
Right, so I should click that quick. So I got my TSVs. And if TK want to take over quick, I'm going to make sure everything's looking good.
Alright, dudes gotta be careful here.
I actually can't check because I forgot to put it open in a different window.
Has a really good chance here.
Oh, Fozzie.
With a great delay. Nah, it's not enough though. Okay.
Manbear just need to get a little bit more left there to cut off his side, but Captain's Light still with a 2-1 lead going into the third round of power-ups. And mid is left unattended. Fairy gets a free tag pro, and it's going to be 3-0 Balkamedes and the power of advantage, although the tag pro gets sent to his death.
If you're a Remo there, you gotta be careful with the grabs. They have a Juju's on D and a tapper on offense. It's gotta be a situation where you can't grab.
It was a nice little bump grab, but he kind of went backwards with it after he got the flag and led to an easy contain for the defense.
Yeah, if you go backwards and then you have a Juju's ahead of you, you're not gonna get out.
Fairy going for the bomb strats. Doesn't actually do anything, but trying to kill Fozzie, get his flag carrier, yak it some room.
The Fozzie and Dude are interesting pairing because in general, I'd say they're both more support players. And I mean, Tapro is going the way where you're going one support and then one really aggressive. But you know, if you have two really good support players, it's an interesting style that I think could work.
And we're back to this endless chasing with power-ups again. Once again, middle uncontested for Balkamedes or Raccoon Apocalypse. Sorry. But, you know, Fozzie's able to pick one up this time, breaking off as a chaser. Dude going for a backwards bomb snipe, which is not the risk.
Really good kiss.
Yeah. Oh, now they got 2 tag pros on O, but this is looking good until Remo says, I hate you, man bear. Dude Magai.
Oh, dude.
Electing not to chase. I don't know if he's going for the bomb snipe there or what.
I think he was going for the bomb snipe, but I think he was actually ahead of him.
Yeah, I think he was also. And then, not good there by Man-Bear, killing his flag carrier. All tied up at 2 here. Not the best offensive D I've ever seen. Remo's going to be able to get the pull and the capsize. Though, Fozzie, nice block, letting Remo out of base.
That was just a very unlucky bounce for Rocket there. With the boost one. The Balkamedes is recovered really well after starting down 2-0. They seem to regain control again.
Yep. So that due to the power ups, which you can hear my dogs barking. But that middle power up, this is the 3rd time in a row Balkamedes has gained that uncontested.
You got rolling on Re, you got to tell Remo just contain, don't be too aggressive with.
Ends up bombing him into Dude. Now both the defenders playing offensive D, trying to stall for Remo and Man-Bear as my dogs continue to bark. Well, that's an up pass 3 for Fozzie. He returns for cap.
Well,
Teddy Bear
if you're Teddy
boost.
there, you can't boost blindly. You cannot do that if you're Teddy.
Dude Magai was just backpedaling hoping for a return, and Teddy Bear kind of gave one to him on a silver platter.
I mean, it's hard to say exactly where the error is there. It could be just his teammates didn't communicate that he was fast 3. In that case, then you know that boost isn't that bad. But if you know he's fast 3, you can never do a blind boost. To be honest, this is a lot more higher swing than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Balkamedes getting another tag pro there. See how this goes. So that tag pro is not very useful in the open field besides just giving some room for your flag carrier with the dead chasers. Nice little move there by Tantry to stay alive, getting past Dude Magai. Now Man-Bear with a long-range split. Not really a split, just kind of walk through 2 guys. Now, it's a temporary return for cap situation. If they can get an angle there on Fairy, which they don't. Nice job by Fairy staying alive and being able to kill a chaser. Man-Bear's had a nice little hold there, too. And there, down goes Fairy. Yep. Dude Magai and Fozzie with a nice little contain in the corner.
Man decides that he wants to say hi to his fuck.
Dude Magai decides he finally wants to get mid-power. Good job, dude. And so race to the rolling bomb.
Remo wins it.
His ball's been training for that moment. That's what we're practicing for. Ooh.
Fozzie with it. Not too risky. We had a rolling bomb.
We had a rolling bomb read.
That's a smart decision. I'm sure it was announced, and that should be a cap.
Yep.
There you go.
I was worried that Tantry was going to get pushed there by Fozzie into the flag and just get the .25 bounce off, but it didn't happen. Remo's going to be out past 2, though. That wall, though, just has to slow him down. Yeah. Nice snipe by Teddy.
For the last cap, you know, on this map, I think teams stress don't bomb back unless it's like a return for cap situation. And even though it technically wasn't because we had a rolling re, not re, I'm sorry. Although we are biased. That was actually a good time to be very aggressive with that bomb back. Fozzie was smart there.
Teddy Bear says, screw you, Remo.
I mean, Did Teddy play minors that season?
I think he did. He was on 12 finger balls, wasn't he, Quace?
Yeah.
He was on 12 angry balls, then we traded him to the Pro Bots.
Got you. Yeah, because he wanted to play offense, and
Yeah,
he's a defender.
he was an above average minors offense, but I mean, I think he's a better defender still.
Yeah, looks like he's playing. Is he playing mainly? Oh, nice
Oh.
blocks there. Barry
Ooh.
took a little too wide of a circle.
Yeah, I thought he had that. That was good blocks for the defense.
I think he was caught off guard because those blocks were just so vicious. He's like, oh wow, I have open seam.
Nice return there. Remo trying to make something happen here. No return for Dude Magai, who's playing some solo D right now. Not the best bomb there either. Put them out of position. Plus, there was no real chance of him getting that. Power-ups right now in favor 16-8 for Vulcamedes as I open the Google Chrome help window instead of closing twice. Oh my god, I'm
Seems
awful.
like the way Balcomedi's practices, pups, and you know, it's working. Last night in the majors game they dominated on pups, and today they are too.
Man Bear with the good old macros saying he has regrab, although he has a microphone that can also say he has regrab. Good old redundancy. As he barely moves past Yakut there. Is that a fear spike? Did Tantru just fear spike?
There's been a few interesting spikes in this game. Although, I don't know if Sphere is messing up right now. My ping on Sphere right now is pretty high.
Yeah, mine's 94 right now. And it's moving up. It's 110 now.
Yeah, I think Sphere is a little crappy right now. Maybe a lot of teams are playing.
54 seconds left though. Let's see if they can survive. My ping's starting to
One
settle
more
down.
round of pups. Balcomedi's with some mid. It's a dangerous situation for Caverns right now with that rolling in.
Yep. Also reminded myself to turn off mumble notifications after this game because I forgot to do that and I just heard a lot of beep beep beep. Oh, Fozzie. Gonna be past 3. But Ferry has a rolling. Oh, never mind.
It's interesting. He brings it all the way back to the flag, but he gets rewarded for it.
Alright. Let's see if Dude can get a kill. No Fozzie lucky.
Solid kiss there by Fozzie.
At this point, for cappers, it's kind of the same situation that we were in yesterday, that you just don't want to give up a cap here. You don't care about capping. You don't care if they hold a flag the rest of the time. Just in the next 5 seconds, just prevent them from capping.
3.
I think they're going to be able to do.
1.
Yeah, you always want momentum going to the next half and just capping it.
Look at
Yeah,
stats.
Sphere is messing up. Because I know it's Manbear was kind of lagging out a little bit.
Stats are looking pretty standard. Couple caps for people. Nothing really stand out. Yeah. I have to score 4-2 in favor of Sugarball Gang.
Yeah, it's an interesting stat board. You see a lot of red towards the top, but score-wise, it was a pretty convincing half for Sugarball Gang. Although I'd say the half was really close. The score doesn't represent how close it was.
That's not really the score is. It's definitely not 4-4. It's 4-2.
Alright, so now we're going to switch out to Origin. And I think on Origin, the edge will have to go to Sugarball Gang. They have a lot more Midwestern players, and the servers are actually pretty good.
We're actually up to 4 viewers now. DPR with new high.
Oh, dude's grandma, hi.
Alright, what do I need to do?
Thank you, Seth.
What?
Potential player of the week, Lukeman.
Uh,
I actually think I voted for Lukeman. Just so I feel like player of the week should come from a team that swept, and so you're kind of limited to how many options you have.
They are going to be playing Catalyst, Yakit, Squid, and Tantru, subbing out both Teddy Bear and Fairy, which was their defense? Or a new defense. Wait, hold up. That was their defense, right? Teddy's kind of back and forth.
Alright, I'm back. I had to have a quick meeting with the miners captain. No, he went by himself. I'm Draki, by the way.
Catalyst and Dude having some friendly banter in the chat. And by friendly banter, I mean it's literally friendly banter. They're not trash talking at all. They're just having a conversation about Tycro sucking.
Where? Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're not. There you are. Yeah, look in the chat.
If you were talking?
Catalyst. Hi, dude. Catalyst. Tycro sucks. Over to 5 years now, we're hitting the big times.
I actually opened up the second window, I'm being honest. Actually, no, one sec, I think it was like super. And I'm back. Yeah, when you have a 2-cap lead, if you dominate pops, it's very hard to overcome a 2-cap lead. Even though this is an offensive heavy and like you can usually get on runs on this map, it's just like if you control pops, it's just really hard to get a run of caps going. Alright, so it looks like the lineup going into this game will be Super and Sans, Super and Sans, and Dude, and also McGuy. So we'll have those 4 players, and then we'll have Randy, and then Sap, and then Marsh, and then another Sap. Yeah, the spot no one really talks about. And then the Buccaneers will have Catalyst, Squid, Tantru, and Yakit, which is very similar to their lineup from the last game. Yeah, they need nothing.
Let me do something quick. Alright, I need to flip the logos, edit the score, make sure I show the right screen.
Alright, so we got 3 new players in for Sugarball gang, and I think it looks like 2 new players in for Buccaneers. So minors is interesting because you have to have a roster that's deep for minors to be successful. It's not like majors where you can rely on more players. For minors, you really need to have a deep roster. So I think drafting is super important for minors.
Alright, everything's good to go? I'm gonna call that good.
Sugarball gang with advantage here.
2-on-1 block here, but Squid's got that juke juice. Ooh, I think Dude need to spread out a little bit more there. They're kind of moving as one unit in a bad way. They need to spread out, do their
Yeah,
own
it's
thing.
it's tough blocking Jutros, but yeah.
Super Saiyan is contemplating that bomb there, thinking better of it. Good job, Saver. I am so proud of you. Doom guy thinks nothing, but oh, he had a combo play there. Barely missed it.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about this map is the bomb boost combos that you can pull off.
Diwas had a really nice one.
Open.
Yeah, Diwas had a really nice one yesterday. That was like a double bomb against one of you guys that made me squeal like a pig.
I'd say like less than half of the combos are actually planned, but they still look really cool.
Nice little bomb there by Yakit. Sending him back
Gotta
into
be careful here.
Yep, and he knows it. Waiting for his regrab to get set up, and he's gonna boost out past 2? 2.
That's a good job getting away from the Jutros. When you got a Jutros chasing you, you don't even want to try to juke them. Just go in a straight line in the way that they would go. Just hope it.
One-on-one here. Sap trying to get the sack. I think the dude kept his momentum. He had a chance.
But yeah, I think dude misread it slightly.
That's one of those plays where you need to go full speed and just hope you get it. I mean, there's a chance you'll die, but like if you're going for the cap there, you just gotta keep holding the left arrow key the entire time.
You just gotta guess the direction. Hope you're right.
Yeah. Good old tag for penalty kicks. TSP is working. That Kiss is gonna be able to get possibly both teams reset. Definitely gets Cappers reset. Sap has to still do some moves here. As Balkamedes goes for the power-ups though, and now they have the good old combination of rolling on tag throw on offense.
Yeah. Sugarball gang, you gotta be telling Sap to take a lap here because there's no way they don't get out.
Luckily he has Randy Marsh on regrab at the rolling, but those rollings are gonna diffuse. Luckily for both teams, no damage was done with the spikes. Dude trying to throw some blocks there to get Randy out, but no luck, not enough space. Nice bomb snipe by Cat too.
Oh, nice. It's dangerous. I shouldn't say nice, so that's very dangerous, but it worked. If Super missed that, that would probably been a cap.
And this is not a reset, but it's in a time that is a good position for Raccoon Apocalypse because they're gonna have control of power-ups here. Hopefully, nope. Dude, my guy just sitting mid uncontested.
All right, Super's got to recognize bottom pup. Let's see what's happening. They need to get out of base though.
Yeah.
1-on-2. And they have a return for cap situation if dude goes aggressive right here.
And dude's living.
Won't be able to do it.
Yeah. Super Saiyan's electing to boost into a spike instead, which is an unorthodox move, but I mean, I guess
dude decides to do the same thing.
I don't know what you're telling your team to do, but this is doesn't seem to be working out very well for them. TPR.
Just boost until you hit something.
Yeah. Randy trying to go for the kiss there, nothing happening. Now Super
Very
Saiyan's,
dangerous
ooh,
situation.
yeah.
That's a cap. So now we have a 1-cap game with 6 minutes left.
Next round of power-ups is going to be coming up in around 15 to 20 seconds, and if Balkamedes continues their slight dominance, which I think this game's actually been pretty even. As I open up, like, freaking Google Chrome help window again. Yeah, Balkamedes only has a 2 power-up advantage, but if they can get an advantage on attack, which they don't, Cappers does. It can mean
Sap can
more
get by him
success.
right here. Oh,
Yep.
that should be a cap. Well done by Sap.
Oh, man. Super
almost
Saiyans.
messed up. Super got a little too aggressive there.
But he just kind of kept holding his arrow keys, decided he doesn't want to stop. But Sap able to sneak in and nip the edge of the flag.
Sounds back to 2-cap lead.
Yes.
If you're a Sugarball game, you gotta be stressing pups at this point.
Because a tag pro or 2 or a tag pro one bomb combo can really do you in here, and you know those 2-cap lead. That 2-cap lead can be just gone in an instant.
Yep, and their offense has to be very disciplined by grabs. And you know, Sap is very smart and like patient player, so I'm sure he's stressing it right now in their channel.
Especially in situations like this, where Tantru out past 2 here, the return, if it happens,
Randy,
yeah. Oh, Randy.
That's an awkward situation. Randy went for pup, and they were able to boost past him, so just bad timing, but at the same time, you gotta communicate that as fast as possible.
And the discipline here for Sugarball gang, sorry, is going to be after a cap or return and base, not immediately grabbing right away, because that's a habit that I have and a lot of players have. Is as soon as a return happens, they just throw themselves at the flag. But Sap's kind of got to do that now. That tag pro in this game is going to be all tied up.
Yeah, that's just the power of a tag pro in a small map like this. You can get combo kills very easily.
Randy at the flaccid. Hopefully either Dude or Sans are going to back up here. Nicely done, guys. Dude rotating offense, though. Let's see how the Dude McGo strats work. Setting up for some sort of backboard there. Doom actually has something, maybe?
You'll have to do a split. Oh, okay.
The Dude McGo.
Soon. Let's see what happens.
A 2-on-1 fight in the middle. Randy electing to say, oh, nope, he's going to go for it. And it's just a rolling. Tantru's going to get in spike.
I'm pretty sure it survived though, so they gotta go right at him.
On the right side, Randy is out past 2, but barely. He cannot stop moving. He's got to run straight into base here. Oh, the block if... Oh, Tantru!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god. Tantru...
I mean, all you had to do was just get in the way for a split second.
Yeah.
Wow.
He could not stop holding left there. I believe it was Yacket was right on his tail. And all you need to do is just make him have to move. And that was not the best play.
Yeah, I think he was able to Q trying to keep his rolling bomb attack.
That puts a 1-cap lead back on the board for the Sugarball gang as Randy Marsh does the same strategy.
I was just about to comment Randy for how aggressive he was with that cap, but now I feel like I can't.
Oh, I'm lagging out. I lagged out. Oh boy. I said join again, see what happens.
Dangerous situation. Oh, Super's out. That's fine.
Am I making noise? Can you hear me?
So we got a 1-cap game, is that right?
Stream might have just dropped too.
GG.
Back. My
looks like the stream is still going.
Yeah, my game died for a second, and I think my mobile did too. But we'll see how this goes. I think everything's still working okay. If the stream's good, then that's all I really care about. Plus, I still got the CSV and stuff, so it'll just be a minor blip where I had to rejoin the game. Oh, Dude, yeah, there we go. I thought Dude was going to let him out there.
I think Dude got a little nervous when he saw the return. He didn't want to get juked in that situation.
Yeah.
Which is fair. That would be a very bad way to give a cap.
I think there's actually some mumble problems going on right now. I look back, a lot of people disconnecting and reconnecting. Probably not doing the right, not connected to the right server. Super Saiyan's trying to go aggressive here. Like to go to the bomb because he did not get the one-on-one right away.
By Dude. Maybe not, but yeah. Let's see. They
also,
get the pops, that'd be a great kiss.
As you can tell from the chat, I think Tantru's mic is either gone out or mumble is down for him or something. He has switched to macros as opposed to the mic communication, which puts Volcomedians as a disadvantage for the next minute and a half until he can figure it out.
They did get all 3 pops though, so this is a dangerous situation. They got 2 juke juices in attack pro.
And that's past 3, past 4.
And that might be a cap. Yeah.
Yep.
In that situation, when you really have the pop advantage, you have to fall back as soon as possible. Don't even try to go for the return against the juice. Just keep falling back until you can get them in the choke point, like the middle. Once you get them in the choke point, then you can start containing them. But in a wide open map like this, you can't try to contain them in base because it's just so wide open.
That puts it at 6 all. Do I lag out again? No, I don't lag out again. One cap here for either team is going to win it. Sap runs into a spike. And plenty can happen.
Randy with a great
past
boost.
3.
Let's see if there's a block.
And there it goes. Nice block by Super Sans.
That was fantastic.
I'm lagging a bit.
ESPN top 10 daily gem, web gem, top 10 on me. I don't even know what they're saying anymore.
Sap here. He can get insurance cap possibly, but he has that rolling bomb. Better put that's fine. And that tag
pro on their base is scary though. Someone's there's a cap that should do it in 20 seconds.
8-6 in favor of cappers. It's going to be nope, nice catch up there by Yacket. The tag pro. At this point, you need to Sap just needs to run circles around people, which is I think one of Sap's best. As he spikes himself, but Sap is usually pretty good at staying alive. But it's not going to be enough.
It's 5 seconds.
Yeah, too little, too late for Volcomedians. Cappers barely holding on to their lead as I get a CSV again. See any stats stand out? 2 caps for every offense player. 2 minutes of prevent for Yacket. Almost 3 minutes of hold for Sap. Everything else is pretty standard.
And we have Coy as our stat man saying the puffs are 18 to 12 in favor of Balkan Leeds.
As is tradition. Alright, let's edit this. So, just like yesterday, there was a first half win for the Sugarball / Capper's Delight, and then a second half tie that was just enough for the Capper's Delight affiliate Sugarball gang to hang on. Now going into Boombox to see if Balkamedes can get a win like they did yesterday, or if Capper's Delight will be able to hold on, or Sugarball.
If I'm Sugarball game, I'd be worried about the same thing happening as last night did, where they're going to dominate puffs and take control of. And on a map like Boombox and 8 puffs, you control the game. Pilot's a little more hectic. You know, you can bomb boost well away or past or whatever. But in Boombox, if you have a juke juice and you get past, you're way past. Or if you have a tackle and you kill a couple people, you're way past. There's no way to catch up. So, I mean, if I was a betting man, I think my money would be on Balkamedes here for the Boombox game.
I mean, you're a betting man, so...
I am a betting man. If I was stupid enough to bet on Tag Crow, I'd put my money on Balkamedes.
Looks like we're up to 7 viewers now in the chat. Dude, the guy's whole family showing up.
Yeah, I called his sister.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors. Because there's minor league tag pro action going on Grant Wishes. Oh, we're up to 8 now. Oh my god. Alright, Boombox. Let's see, are they staying the same colors? Are they flipping colors? These are the real questions. Once again, I need to update the score. I need to flip logos if necessary. Make sure jerseys are good. And make sure I show the game. Most important thing. Also, sometimes I need to figure out if I can disable like the F1 shortcut for the Google Chrome help window.
Looks like both teams are trying to figure out their lineup.
Who's your prediction for who's going to go in for you guys? Oh, okay. My mobile might be dead again. While they figure out lineups and stuff. Oh, had some drop frames there for about 145 drop frames. That's probably when my stream didn't go down, but that's probably when my internet blipped for a second. It's looking like Balkamedes' lineup for this game will be Catalyst, Yakit, Fairy, and Tantru. Once again, Tantru on O for sure. And then I think Yakit and Fairy both play both positions. I know Fairy plays both positions. I think he plays D better. And I think Yakit played D the last game, but he plays both. Catalyst definitely plays D. Looks like Sugarball gang is figuring out what they're doing right now.
Yeah, there's also a discussion because I think both teams are having some lag issues, so we were trying to figure out if the server starts going bad, whether or not we need timeouts. Because in mLTP, unlike mLTP and unlike US Contenders, there are no timeouts actually. It's all live subs unless the whole server goes down. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't have a sub ready to go. And Tapro, isn't about who your best 4 players are, it's who your best roster is. So if you're not comfortable playing with your 5th man, you really don't have that good of a team. I'm not saying this about Balkamedes, I'm just saying in general, your 5th man should be able to come in and not lose a step.
One thing I always find interesting about Balkamedes too is they always, I think not always, but the last 2 seasons when you've been able to have less players, I think they've always just drafted 10. I don't even know if they've ever gone above 10. but they keep a low number of players on their roster, although they are very active from what I've seen.
Yeah, you know, it's a risk, which has high rewards. Because if you're a player, you want to be on a roster. If you're a minus player, you want to be on a roster with fewer players, so that guarantees you more practice time, more scrim time, more one-on-one attention with captains, and obviously, most importantly, more playing time. So it's a trade-off. As a captain myself, it was a tough decision. Originally, I wanted to stop at 11, but there's just so many good players that are available that we actually picked up Mahatma, who hasn't played yet, but should be getting in that staff. And you know, Mahatma is the kind of player. I think this is his first competitive season, but he's been dominating in Sako and he's doing really well in general. So he's the kind of player that I think would come in and be happy to just practice and get better, and not really be sour about not getting 30 minutes a week like some people will be.
And here we go. This is Boombox. Second map. Let me go fix everything quick.
It looks like Fozzie has the best pup position. You got Tapper in the middle, Tapper for off the knees. I'd imagine there'd be a kiss in the works. I mean, Fozzie's a very conservative player, so he'd probably try to neutralize their attack row. But he's not. Okay, there we go. See what happens.
See if that can be neutralized. Fozzie, there we go. Everyone's got kind of a quick one-on-one. He's got to get past the spawning jacket, but for the most part. Although Manbear is
Should be
going...
enough time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a very fortunate bounce there.
One of the most interesting things in Boombox to me is seeing people trying to work out of situations that Manbear was just in, with like the kind of 2-on-1 in a corner, especially with if you bide your time, your offensive partner can sometimes fly in. But I feel like this situation happens a lot of the time. It's that kind of awkward contain, and a lot of times defenders can bite on a hesitation and let them out, let them get the leftward or rightward momentum. And after that, if you beat your beat.
Situation. And also another one in Boombox is when you actually have two offenders there and one grabs, and then you have that whole thing where it's going to go button, where they both can be aggressive. And every team plays a little different. Some are really aggressive, some are more like, you know what, let's just let them hang out there while we cover rate. So you always have to adapt and notice what kind of defense you're playing against.
That's going to be a cap for Capper's Light. They got 2 out of 3 power-ups there. Manbear with a very smart boost block on Tantru, and the defense cleans house.
Manbear, I know some people would say that's not a good grab with Tappo, but I actually like that kind of grab. It's about to run out. If he grabs and plants it, at least it kills somebody, so Reno has a one-on-one grab. So it's a little aggressive, but I'd like to see that Tappo.
Very nice boost grab there, banking off Fozzie and just barely grazing Super Saiyans, able to get out past 2 for Tantru, but the blocks just aren't there. Super Saiyans and Fozzie are able to run it from behind.
Solid position there by Reno.
Nice boost combo by Yakit to get past 2. The defenders
Manbear pushed up a little bit too high there.
Yeah. The defenders didn't even push back that far, but that boost was able to get the Raccoon up past 2. And 3 tacklers this time, 2 which go to the Raccoon Apocalypse.
That's not ideal. Just unlucky play there for Falcon.
Yeah. Super Saiyan is in a weird situation here, where he had to kind of contain, but he didn't want to get ahead for regrab, but he knew that attack was spawning there, and it's just kind of a situation where do you go for the regrab and hope you don't die to the tag pro? Do you try to get hold the guy out of base? Both FCs are trying to run around right now. Manbear playing around in the top. Something I think that's coming a little bit more common in Boombox games lately. Having FCs dance around that top middle area. I was trying to make Tantru look silly.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. There's a lot of corners up there you can take advantage of. The downside is that you might be forced to get in a choke point in 2. When you're at the bottom, you have 3 and 4 that are both wide open lanes.
Nice little move there by Sans, yeah.
Although
didn't really do anything.
Lagging out. Is it just me?
I think it's just you. I'm still going. Yeah. Fozzie's got a rolling bomb here. Manbear having the attack row able to help him. Nice boost by Super Saiyans, able to keep the rolling bomb intact. Now it's nope, not a return for Cap. Oh, Fairy with the I'm just gonna hold right, and Super Saiyans thought he was gonna slow down. That is another one of those things where it's like the 50-50 shot. Do you think that they're going to slow down there? Are they just going to hesitate? Are they going to hold straight? running for, or as I think it used to be called by Marble Madness, or like going Ferrari on Boombox. Something where people have to figure things out. Remo going 1 here. Very. Oh, okay. Oh no.
Nice move by Remo. Risky grab by Tantru, but he might. Oh, he's out.
No.
No.
Remo deserves this cap.
Balkamedes is still in a pretty good situation, although they did pick up Tap Row. And now, if you're Balkamedes, you gotta be saying, hey, you gotta grab, get it. Get the grab.
Oh, perfect tackle did by Manbear. Balkamedes players kind of a little still, and Super Saiyan's able to leave regrab, pick up that Juke Juice. It's a currently return for cap situation, but Manbear just needs 2 seconds to get him with the flag. He was in that weird distance going 1 where it won't kill you if you fall behind the flag carrier because you're close enough.
It's fine. I didn't know that was possible.
Except to be with like a tile. I actually had one time where a guy thought he was like that, and he actually boosted me when I killed him because he wasn't close enough, and the boost sent me past one of the offensive defenders.
I know we haven't talked much about Balkamedes, but I've been really impressed with the fact that he's Yaket, Fairy, Tantru, and Mold doing a very solid job for them.
We're biased. We can do what we want. But Choxy did suggest that I be less biased. So good job, Yaket, winning that power fight. He did it, pal.
Super doing a smart thing. He's a chaser. He's going to obviously stop chasing. It's a smart thing to do. If you're Fozzie, you go for that one. There you go.
Nice hesitation. Not a hesitation, more like a dip there by Remo.
Yep, you got a 2-0 lead. You know, just go for pops. You have a 2-0 lead. Don't worry about chasing. As long as you have a clean regrab, you don't have to keep chasing all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a dangerous situation if Fozzie can get back. Oh, nice job. So they just need to get back on Rego. Someone to Remo's lane. There we go.
Seems like in this game so far too, we've had a lot of the flag carriers doing a lot of horizontal movement, just going back and forth left to right, not trying to do a lot of stupid juke, just kind of playing the long hold game.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart flag carriers in this game. Not trying to get too aggressive, just trying to keep their defense in a good situation.
I'm not sure if Super knew what exact time the power up was spawning. I think Catalyst did, because he was able to push in just at the right time while Super Saiyan was standing on the tile.
Remo with an interesting boost. I would say it's probably not the smartest in that situation because you're killing your regrab if it doesn't work. But it worked, so that's a very solid
very good guess.
Good communication there. Although Manbear, if you're rolling bomb, you can't go too.
I mean, he did kill the one guy ahead of him, so there is that.
That's true, but come on.
My dogs are happy again. I don't know why.
I'm just being overly harsh on my team, if I'm being honest. Remo, can you get that? Oh, very nice job by Remo.
Force them.
He baits him and then he pushes in him.
He forced them into a non-ideal grab there. It looked pretty good, but as soon as Remo knows.
Remo read it perfectly, yeah.
I hate complimenting Remo. It makes me feel dirty. Tantru and Yaket not letting him go 2 anymore. Fairy winning that pipe fight in the middle. Check pups quick. Yeah, 13-9 in favor of Capper's Delight.
I guess it seems like they learned from both their mistakes in last game and also from the Majors team mistakes from last night.
No, another tag for lead.
If you're Fozzie there, you have to come back and meet your flag carrier because you got that boost there. There you go. Smart. You still got time.
And now you gotta kind of push though. Yaket trying to get that button. Oh.
Well, I was about to say it's a good situation, but not anymore.
Yeah, Super Saiyan's getting a little too aggressive there. Bumping his contained defender out of the way. It happens. I think Catalyst was actually trying to play for that rolling bomb defuse there and then just kind of whiffed. He would have actually gotten the return too if he pushed it a little bit more. Oh, look at that mid fight. This is what I like. Tantru able to come out on top of the rolling bomb. But yeah, 2-on-2 mid fight in the middle of both flags out of base. And this is a good situation for Balkamedes if Cat and Fairy can push back quick. And Fozzie's able to get out, and now it's just back to normal.
Balkamedes though got all 3 power-ups that time, so they can probably tell they've been losing that battle, so they focus on it all the time.
Yeah. Well, for the time being, those power-ups are not going to be doing much in this kind of full flags out scenario. And
Yeah,
both teams, they've had a little bit hard time resetting. Yeah, I could read that hesitation perfectly by Remo, not having any of his crap.
it's basically the only thing Remo does, the hesitation move, but I probably shouldn't have said that.
So that spoiler alert, all the people that are watching this minor stream are going to know how to solve Remo Slice now.
Yeah, if you want to beat him, just assume he's going to hesitate every time. Sorry, Remo.
Nice solo that returned there by Super
It's a
Sense.
good situation. I know it looks like 2-on-1, but you got a Juke Juice there. A Juke Juice as a blocker is very powerful. Manberg can juke one of them. Spirit and Gallus play very smart. They both got within one tile of the flag, so there was no risk of them getting juked. Very well played by them.
Kind of an ugly situation there. I think Fozzie knew that Tag Pro was there, but he also knew that there was no one ahead on regrab, and he had to leave it for Balconides. But now, only one ahead. It is a Tag Pro. 14 seconds left in the half. And Captain's like going to try to force something here. I don't think it's possible for at this point for a Cap to... Oh, it's possible.
3.
Nope, there's no...
2.
Yeah.
1.
And it's going to be 3-0 for the good guys coming out of that.
Yeah, it was a pretty dominant showing, I'd say. I'm a little surprised by it, but I'm happy. Good to see.
I mean, we look here. Power-ups in favor of Sugarball Gang for the first time today. Hold 826 of hold for Sugarball Gang. I think that tells a story of that game. Just a lot of out of the base.
Really?
Total, yeah.
Is that right? 826.
826 to 651.
Holy crap.
I think that just tells the story of the game. Just issues resetting. Let me go back to the screen.
Alright, looks like we're going back to Sphere, which should benefit
The Raccoon.
Balconides. Alright, looks like we need one more lineup change. Do you have a link, by the way? Alright, looks like we need one more lineup change. Do you have a link, by the way?
Oh no, echo. I was making sure my stream was working. I forgot to pause it. It said offline, but definitely wasn't offline because I hit play and my stream is still streaming. 3 viewers, but it's still going. One of them's me. One of them's probably you. Oh, we got Ball McCartney and FXU777. Alright, let's get the jerseys set. Oh man, that looks awful. Let's move that way. This still looks kind of crappy. Yeah, this all looks crappy. Whatever.
You know, it's, same thing that happened for game 1 on Pilot. If you were Sugarball Gang, you gotta focus on pups here. You have a 3-cap lead, so
Yeah.
just play smart, focus on pups, and you should be safe here. I hope someone's been saving screenshots in CSV, so they haven't done anything.
I have. So, I think I have all 3. I might only
Let's be
have.
honest, Grant's a real captain if captains are right.
I might only have 2 of them, but I also have the stream. Yeah, I totally missed one on pilot. But I have all the TSVs and the stream, so I think we're good to go. Just waiting for wait, are we changing sphere groups? Nope. Wait, did he just send the sphere group link to the sphere
Chalks
group already?
just did a doubles. You just did a doubles.
Stuck with it now. Alright.
Nice, we got Muhammad for his first competitive minutes in Tacro, I think. I don't think he played Novice last season, I could be wrong.
I don't think it did either. Just a suckle star, to my knowledge.
Buzzy and Dude back in there who both played almost the whole 40. I think this would be 30 minutes for both of them. Both very solid on defense. They've been doing a really good job. Oh, that's just bad timing.
Yeah, that was just sad for Randy.
Mando.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
Oh, Fozzie.
Yeah. Oh, guys, get this
If
return.
this results in a cap, I'm sorry, dude,
Yeah.
Fozzie, but you're on the wrong end of the top 10.
Yeah. Let's not be in the top 10. The good old. That was nice.
I mean, I feel it's like a Duma guy tradition to be in the top 10.
He tried to get away from it. Randy Marsh
I'm almost rooting for it. I really am.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh,
Damn it.
Pirates responded now. Hopefully they're not too flustered after that. Actually, that was a nice. I don't even know who lifted that there. The button lift was long enough for Tantry to get out and then make a move on Foz.
It's a really good read of the situation. Most people would probably just give up and go for Lee or whatever, but they recognize captures the light with a huge advantage here and pops the 2 tackles.
Yeah. Good kiss by Dude. He's actually gonna be able to. There's no one guarding Ree except he's gonna be able to spawn before anyone gets actually back to base.
It's true, but at the same time, because Sugarball Gang had 2 Tacros, all those people respawn and they're into. So it ended up being a reset, which is fine. If you're a Sugarball Gang, resets both ways are completely okay.
Yeah. Well, I think
and Muhammad had a great handoff.
Yeah, I think Randy had a nice handoff there, except he elected to run 2 instead of going down to 3.
Oh, it is Randy. Why did I think it was Mando?
I don't know, because you're illiterate? They don't teach you how to read in Cleveland? I don't know. Pirate advantage is going to go in favor of Sugarball again, although they get 2 rolling bombs that are pretty quickly diffused. I know it's just
tough situation for Muhammad. Very tempted to grab there, but once your rolling bomb is diffused and you push them out towards the way you're going, it's not a great grab. It's not a great grabbing situation. I mean, I understand his temptation because I probably do the same thing.
I think that situation also makes it more awkward for, I think, Randy in that situation, because you have to decide whether you want to try to throw a block to help get your guy out and
exactly.
leave Re, or do you want to get Re and try to get out, or do you just go and try to prevent the cap and just let your other partner go to die?
Yeah.
It was really
If you go for the block and the blocks don't work, it's capped. So you're busy blocking your other guy's capping.
Nice job,
Good
dude.
read by doing the guy.
I thought I was going to bounce a little too high there, and Squid was just going to be able to keep rolling. Those power-ups are coming soon, and I think we've actually had the advantage so far. Oh, there's attack pro. There's attack pro. The Yaks are good attack pro. There's another attack pro.
Great one-on-one.
A dude needs a one-on-one block
you get
here.
the block here.
Yeah,
This could be a top 10 play for most fundamental play ever. Oh, just barely.
Yeah, I think you could cut a little closer to the block, and now it's going to be 2 tag pros for block committees, although the first one's about to run out. By about a minute in a couple years. Randy, sad days. Hold left,
This is
hold
what
left.
Randy does best, though.
Staying alive. You get the split here.
Oh,
It's unfortunate.
missed the kiss.
So now we got a 2 cap differential.
With 6 minutes to go. This is going to be a close game. Balkamedes is still going to have to stay on the offensive, but it's not nearly as comfortable for Sugarball Gang without those insurance caps. Really nice lift there by Squid. I thought the momentum was against him. Another news, yeah, those power-ups are coming. This time, Teddy Bear is going to be winning for Raccoon Apocalypse. I know it's tag pro. They got to extend out. Dude actually has a possible grab here.
Good job by Fozzie there.
Oh, wow.
Recognizing the situation, going 100% aggressive against the back area.
And we're able to snag a attack pro there. Good job, guys. The attack pro is about to be out. Yeah, and now this is a... Nope.
Ooh.
That works.
Muhammad did a great job getting out base there in a 2-on-1 situation.
Like, it's not the most exciting thing, and could have been a cap there if it was played perfectly, yes, but a reset there is completely fine.
Oh, Randy.
Yeah. That's always the worst, is when you're a tag pro lead and you have a guy boosting behind you. You have to kind of either do that awkward, just like wrap around behind them. Power-up fights are the best. Ugly 1-on-2 flaccid kind of thing there. Oh, this is an interesting situation. Oh. Mahatma down there fighting 2-on-1. Randy just couldn't get back quick enough because of that flaccid though. He's got the lifts. Yeah.
Nice job on Muhammad. Randy should be cut off though. Oh, with a nice move.
Nice hesitation. Oh, I guess we'll do a barbecue zoom because I accidentally clicked off center. And we'll go back.
That was a very interesting replay. I wish we could replay because that whole situation was very interesting. What happened. That cap happens for a great team up. Not only because of Button by Muhammad, but also on the other end, Dude and Fozzie working together to keep the offensive B occupied.
Flaccid by Yakut there, able to launch Tantru into the return. I believe that was Tantru that got the return. And yeah, look at that timing by Randy. Able to get the power up. He's going to be out past nobody because that's not how angles work.
He didn't cut the corner close enough, but it was a good try and he did a good job being patient enough for that net.
And Mahat with the time.
Same with him, good awareness.
Oh, we're going power play strats here. Just kidding. Teddy Bear left the game. Now he's out past 2. No rolling bomb, but those blocks are looking okay.
Dude had the block, and unfortunately,
Squid
did a good job getting on the other side of it.
It was one of those things where dude had the block if he was there like 5 seconds earlier, but you can only hold the block for so long before the guy's going to roll around it.
Yep.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that Randy was a little bit closer there.
Oh, man. It was a return for cap situation, so Muhammad went aggressive, which was a smart thing to do. Unfortunately, didn't fine.
Clear spike there by Squid. Randy has to go aggressive. Ooh, and Fozzie, if I'm Fozzie in that situation, I'm kissing.
You kissing, yeah, that's a good situation. But
up 3 caps. They have a guy spawning in base 3 minutes ago. I like the kiss there. Not the prettiest contain there, but it did show.
See if Dude can get a one-on-one return with the cap. Nope.
That's always really awkward in that corner with the button.
Squid had an interesting situation because the button doesn't work as a cap. Do you stay on the button or do you go for raid? Randy's like, no kiss for you.
Yes. In this situation, I think Randy's perfectly comfortable with that anti-regrab being played by Tanchu of running laps around Boombox all day. Because, especially in
if I'm
Boombox,
Randy, I stay in the middle of the map, yeah.
you're not going to catch him. Like, he can just hold left, basically, and then whenever Catalyst comes close, just hook back right, and then just repeat ad nauseum. See if Balkami's anti-ray is going to pay off for them. They got a reset, but the power-ups, the tag pro go in favor of the Sugarball gang. And there goes the reset. Assuming Fozzie follows. Nope. Button's good for like 2 seconds.
If you're Randy here, you cannot do a regrab. You have to stay. Yeah, never mind. It isn't it. Good blocks by Dude, blocking the juke, which is not easy task.
I'm fine with that kiss.
There.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude does a rolling by Marie.
Yeah. Another kiss here. Oh, never mind.
Fozzie just needs to backpedal.
Make sure he doesn't get bumped forward here.
Yeah.
Nice job, Fozzie. Squid there in that situation. He has to come out a little more and be aggressive with the block. You can't let the block come through.
I'm pushing him as
you have to give the flag carrier an opportunity to juke.
Yeah, I'm just pushing him out as far as I can, and at the point I'm hoping my flag carrier is just doing a full momentum, and just they guess right.
Yep.
Good wall block. Mahama able to squeeze through.
Oh, Mahama able to get in, yeah.
Been playing pretty well so far in his competitive debut. Dude Magai not able to get the return for his cap.
So with 40 seconds left, it's still a 3-cap lead. They get a cap here, it still gives them a chance, but it's gonna be tough now. Although they still do have a temper lead, so change is possible.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. If you're Sugarball gang, you can just crash all 4 people on base here.
Yeah, you know,
nice moves.
Balkami's had a lot of scoring opportunities this half, so I think they do a respectable job. Just gonna follow through on a few of them.
And that's gonna be it. It's going to be at a final score of 4-1. You can put that one on the board because Sugarball gang is walking away from the first week with a sweep.
Yeah, solid performance by Sugarball gang.
Let's see stats. 15 returns by Dune Magui with a little less than 2 minutes of prevent. Hold that game drastically down to about 5.5 minutes for both teams. Tantru with 220.
You know, I think that's a result not necessarily because our offense played worse, but more it's the attitude going into the game. Recap lead is to play smart, which means less grabbing, so you're getting outlets. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily because our offense played worse. Any last minute comments?
1 second. I have something special to put in the stream because we got a sweep. The dance
was ready last night, but then we fucked up.
No, it wasn't ready last night, but it's a dance-off now, so I actually put on our celebratory GIF on the stream. Just leave this running for a while so I can watch it. Yeah. So, coming out of the first week... Yeah, it's on the stream now, you'll be able to see it. Coming out of the first week, the Cappers clan is going to come with 3 of the 4, getting a total of 9 points for the franchise. And
yeah, that's how it starts.
And then next week, you guys play who? No.
Why are you so obsessed? It's some Central team. I forget which one.
I can look quick. It's either one of you guys plays the Probots, and one of you guys plays. I think you guys play the Probots, and the other team plays, and Balkamides plays RGB. I think that's what it is. I have to check. Actually, what do you mean I have to check? I can check right now. I have the schedule up.
Okay, well, I'm going to go talk to my team.
Alright. We got a dance-off. As you can see, the team mascot, Anna Kendrick, is very happy about the win. And yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.